sorry to bring this to you. Well, not really sorry, but you are a salesperson. Nobody can tell me that they're not. When we were kids, and our kids today are the perfect example, they just get what they want, and I bet you were the same. When you were a kid, you were the best salesperson, and even today, just by simple arguing and trying to persuade someone of what you want, just going to movies with your spouse, when my husband wants to see something and I want to do something else or see something else, I'm trying to persuade him to do what I want. And that's sales as well. We do it every single day. When we recommend something we love, that's sales as well. We're just not getting paid for it. That's the only difference. So yes, you are as a salesperson, period. So in this video today, I'm gonna help you to increase sales in your online business so you have more confidence and you know what to do in order to get that. And I have one new thing coming up, so stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel, my online star. So happy to see you back again. If you're brand new, welcome to our online family. I'm helping you to hit your online breakthrough in your online business, helping you with your personal development. And I have one new thing coming up, and that is a serious video on really specifically tailored to attraction marketing and manifestation and all that you need to really attract, because there's the attract part and there's the marketing part, the action part. So I'm gonna talk about that attract part and how to really manifest things in your life, how to do it, how it works, what to do, what not to do. So that will be a new series of video. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification button. YouTube is a little bit weird about notifications lately, but if you have that notification button on and you actually watch videos that are coming out, you will be notified when new videos are out. So today we are talking about increasing sales in your online business. So it all as far as sales is always about that other person. It is never about you, about what you want. If you want sales, if you want that money, never about you. It's always about them. So what they want, what can we do for them, how we can help them. So the value, the core with every single sale is the value you can bring to the other person. And those people buy from people. Honestly, it doesn't matter what you sell, in person, online. It's if you can really provide enough value to that person and actually show them that it can help them. If in your heart you truly believe that that thing is gonna help them, all you need is really to show them how it will be. Don't sell anything you don't trust. Don't sell stuff that you don't believe in, that you know that it's not gonna help. That's a road to hell, seriously. So if you believe that thing, that service, that opportunity will change someone's life, that's fine. Now we need to really help you to get that sale and help that person to see the value that you are actually providing to them. As I said, people buy from people, and they buy from people they know, like, and trust. That's the easiest way to actually get a sale. And yes, it is a numbers game. No matter if you are working with a warm market or core market, people that don't know you, never seen you, it still is a numbers game, even if we're talking about high quality leads of customers and prospects for your business opportunity. Let's say it is still a numbers game. The one who has the biggest number of conversation, the one who has biggest number of exposure in front of that target audience, that person wins. So it is a numbers game. And one benefit of that is you lose that fear of rejection. When you are really not attached to the outcome, you don't care if that person says yes or no. The more people you talk to, the less you are afraid of their answer. You no longer care what they say. And that's the moment when the magic actually happens. If you understand the value that you are providing, I love the formula SW, 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 and some will, some won't, so what? Next. Perfect formula for really getting rid of that fear of rejection and really focus on the other person and on the value that you know you will provide to them. So as far as really getting to that know, like, and trust factor, you need to build rapport. Even if it's warm market, people that are close to you, there are two ways how you can really build a rapport fast. One is people feel alike. That means they are in the same situation. You know, I am also introverted. I also have 2 kids, or I also mom. I also live in a country where English is a second language. So I'm building my business in a second language, you know, something that people actually relate to. That's why I love video so much, because people can really relate. Is that someone I can feel she's my friend? I could talk to her one-on-one. When talking really on video, building the business online, that's the best way. It's the closest you can actually have the conversation with big amount of people, like one-on-one. It feels like we are friends talking to each other. When we watch like video, really, it feels I'm talking to you, right? So that is exactly how you build rapport. Even with masses, you don't need to have one-on-one calls, but the video really helps you, and people feel they have the me too moment. You want the me too moments as much as possible. And when you share your story, how it feels like, what it looks like, then you have that me too moment. Okay, so that's one way. And the second way is when people want to be like you, you know, they aspire to be like you. What that means is they also want to reach those goals. They also want to have that kind of success, have that kind of influence, experience what you've experienced, and do what you're doing. And that really builds rapport fast. You know, in real life, it is much easier, because when you have one-on-one meeting, you actually see that person immediately. Are they introverted, extroverted? You know, do they want immediately facts, or like details? Are they detail analytic, or they're more visionary person and they need a completely different kind of approach? You see that. But when you're online, that is much harder to achieve. So that cold, maybe connecting, takes a little bit longer. And with sales itself, when you actually taking that person on that sales process, you need to first really justify their objections from the start, that like their logical part, because along the way we are in a skeptical world, so people have tons of objections. Immediately when you say something, they have 2-3 questions at you straight, why it's not working, why that, this on that, questions that they're questioning you, why not to do it, why not to buy. Okay, so you want to have facts, stories, analogies, testimonials, examples, have exact figures that will answer their objections before they even say it. You want to give them everything so they don't have any more objections when the time actually comes. When you ask them what is stopping them actually from the sale, they have nothing else to say, because you have already answered all of that. And they cannot just, their logic is no longer able to create another thing. Why not? And that moment comes the emotion. When you've done that process right, what it brings, you can actually picture why their problem is actually painful and how it could look when they solve it. You create that emotion and that desire to actually have it throughout that process. Okay, so get to know the person, build the rapport. You need to know their struggles, you need to know what they want. you, throughout that sales process, you immediately answer their logical, skeptical things, questions, and bring up the emotion. So when the time comes and you actually ask for the sale, because you have to ask, they are ready to buy. The emotion is built, the trust is built, they want it, they trust you, and you will get that sale. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any specific questions regarding sales, something you struggle with, below in the comments, or send me a message. Contacts to my social media or to my email, there are below. Don't be afraid to ask, and I'm looking forward to talking to you next time. Videos on attraction marketing coming up soon.